Getting ready for trial number 4. This is gonna be fun. Suspect in a murder trial. It's Mystic Maya.
What?
Not this again. Alright, let's get ready for the trial, man.
I know nothing about this trial. I'm just sitting here.
Alright. Court is now in session for the trial of Maya Fey. The defense is ready. And is our prosecutor.
Von Karma. Is that a whip?
That's exactly what that is, sir.
What? Don't be foolish, you foolish fool, right? That foolishly foolish clothes. What?
Don't be foolish.
I'm the prodigy that
My bad. She hasn't lost a case in 5 years. She's 18 as a prosecutor. Naturally, the world's eyes are on me as I conduct
So why is she allowed to have a whip in the court?
Who's gonna stop her? Who's gonna stop her from having that whip?
The judge.
Miss
Where's the
Fady.
bailiff at?
Now then, a very interesting theory was presented during yesterday's session. Yes. And this key is proof of that. This key, the only key to the channeling chamber, was not where it should have been. Alright, let's hear it. The prosecution has determined that from the time of the murder to the time of the arrest, the defendant did indeed leave the room at one point. What? I'm saying that Maya Fey, after the killing the victim, exited the room. And I believe that is when she dropped this key. Can you substantiate
I have
your
an
claim?
objection.
We didn't even start
Objection.
yet! We didn't
No,
start!
objection.
Is that what I'm here for?
Okay.
The prosecution would like to call the defendant's aunt, Morgan Fay, to the stand. Just as I suspected, Aunt Morgan.
Wow.
Witness, name and occupation. Name is Morgan Fay, known as spirit medium in the manner of speaking. Sorry, what do you mean in the manner of speaking? See? Who's stopping that from happening? Now then, after the murder took place, you kept watch over the defendant, correct? Yes, that is correct. Perform the spirit severing technique on Mystic Maya. Spirit severing technique. Technique to remove a spirit from the body and send it back to the other world. That is. I mean, that's it.
Yo, she had a line.
Now,
Contempt.
that's not contempt of court, sir.
Yeah, something.
That's not contempt of court. Yes, that is correct. What in the world could have
It's assault.
Mystic Maya? She escaped from the room. How? What? And here we come to the heart of the matter. Maya Fey, while in the possessed state, managed to escape from the channeling chamber. But if you... Okay, I'm not even gonna go there. I'll wait. Miss Fey, please testify to the court what happened during that time. I will try my best. Someone just lied, and I don't know how this happened, but someone just lied. Alright, let's see what we got. After we heard the gunshots, those two broke the door open and into the chamber. That's accurate. I request that Mr. Wright and the other lady please contact the police. Okay. A pistol was hanging from Mystic Maya's hand and she was in a daze. Then, quite suddenly, she thrusted me away from herself and escaped the room. With great strength, she hit the base of my neck and I fainted for a short while. Huh? I'm afraid I have no knowledge of where she went after that.
Just get pushed and get the card shot.
Why have you hidden this until now? Like, none of that made sense. I did not wish to cause any more trouble for Mystic Maya, even though that the word any wasn't there. However, I must correct falsities as when they arise. Okay, whatever. That's right. She is simply correcting a falsitivity, Mr. Phoenix, right?
So she purged herself the first time. She's trying to make it right.
Pretty much. The cross-examination, please. Okay. But she just came up with this statement like 5 minutes ago. Those two. I remember that. That was me and a lot of heart. That's her name. What?
She should be in jail for purging. It's perjury.
She just took the stand though. She just took the stand. That's not like
just took okay.
Yeah, it's not like she took the stand already and then said this and then lied.
Objection!
What the What? I'm gonna question that. That the renegade mystic Maya had done something very unexpected. Imagine getting whipped by the prosecutor and you're the judge.
She should be in jail.
You're trying to throw everybody in jail. Now, witness, continue with what happened. Time out, I gotta go back some statements, cause if you just lied about the first thing, we gotta hear everything at that point. Just now, those two. Who are those two people you were? That foreign lady. Atrocious English. Damn, and she said she looked awful. Dang.
What's going on?
Okay, so I requested that Mr. Wright and the other lady please contact the police. Was it really necessary to have two people do something so simple as call the police? If there were a possibility of escape, then one of us should have stayed behind. Yes, that is a very good point. At the time, I myself was a little confused. What? On top of which, there was another what, madam? Oh, it's nothing. No need to concern yourself. Yeah, what another reason you wanted us both out the room? Wasn't there? Oh! You must testify. Why did you chase us out the room? I simply did not wish for there to be more victims. The lives of both the good sir and that camera woman may be in danger, is what I thought to myself. Lies! Well, that was very noble of you, Miss Faye. This is bad. Now people have a good impression of her and a bad one of us. I'm not satisfied with none of these statements you just gave, though. And quite suddenly, she thrusted me away from herself and escaped the room. Was it really that easy for her to escape from me? I'm ashamed to admit to such a thing, however, yes. But you are physically larger and stronger than the defendant. There's no way that she could have escaped from you so easily.
Objection!
Yep, there it is. Have you forgotten already, Mr. Phoenix Wright? What about this picture? Remember that at the time, the defendant was not physically Maya Fey. Oh, brother. Growing old is such a mysterious thing. Trust me, I know firsthand. Basically, Mystic Maya's body was still that of the nurse that she called. But if she had run away, wouldn't you have given chase right away? Well, yes, I would have. However, with great strength, she hit the base of my neck and I fainted for a short while. You fainted? Became dizzy and then collapsed on the floor. How long were you unconscious? I'm not sure. About 10 minutes, perhaps. defendant almost certainly went somewhere in that time. I'm afraid I have no knowledge of where she went after that. Is that because you are unconscious? Why, yes.
But she fainted.
Great. Let's see. So, while you were unconscious, you have absolutely no idea where the defendant went. I would think that's obvious, good sir. That's true. Now, how can you know for sure that the defendant left the channeling chamber after all? Now that you mention it, I have to wonder myself. Yeah, that's a good question. It's true that this witness is not able to confirm this. But the key word here is this witness. Oh,
So she hiding witnesses.
That's a prosecutor for you. What do you mean by that? It means she has another witness up her sleeve. That's what. Looks like Miss Von Karma is ready to move on to her next witness. That's enough.
That's enough.
I can tell there's nothing wrong with this witness's testimony. I feel like there's a lot wrong. And from what she said, we established that Maya Fey did leave the chamber. Now let's take the next logical step and ask, where did the defendant go after leaving the channeling chamber?
Yo, she would be in jail.
Now then, what the escapee had done was she had gone to speak with a certain person. What? What? Who was it? The prosecution called Miss Eenie Meenie, who was sleeping in the side room at the time. Oh, this is some bull. I gotta do the voice for her and everything. Witness name and occupation. I don't feel like doing her voice. So, my name is like Eenie Meenie. I'm like researching like parapsychology stuff at the university. I would love to know what that is too.
Yeah.
What is
it? Doesn't look like a real word.
Let's see. It's like, I guess most people call it occult stuff. Then I suggest you go home and research it yourself.
Yeah, she'd be throwing
Objection! Yes, sir. Now then, Miss Meenie. After the murder took place, you spoke with the defendant, Maya Fey. This is correct. Like, I guess.
Hold on. This person is in university. She's talking like this.
Yes, that is correct. If that's the case, then let's hear your testimony. That is alright, isn't it, Your Honor? Yes, sir.
Wow.
That whip beating them up. Have some spine for my sake. I mean, you get beat up by a whip, I understand. Okay, after the murder, let's see what we got here. Like, when the channeling started, I was like sleeping in the side room. How do you even know that?
Yeah.
Like, a little later, someone came into the room, like, really suddenly.
How'd you know all this?
That's what I'm trying to figure out. I'm like, oh my god, totally my sister. What? How do you know? I like hadn't seen her in like so long. I was so happy in like sad way. What? My sister, she like told me something like totally terrible.
What was the terrible thing?
That was the most vague ass testimony ever.
Oh yeah.
Now hold on your horses.
You saying the person that injured was your sister? I mean,
don't you mean the defendant, Maya?
The defendant.
Maya Fey? Really now, Your Honor? My FA was still in the middle of channeling at the time.
What? Are you saying that the spirit was the spirit of this witness sister?
Yes.
Mimi Mani.
She was a nurse at Dr. Gray's clinic.
She looks evil.
Oh, well, this is... Witness. Like, yeah. In your testimony, you mentioned a terrible thing. Why don't you tell the court what this terrible thing was? I'm sure we'd love to hear about it.
That's who would.
Like, do I totally, like, really have to? Of course. This man got, like, the serious face and doesn't know what's going on. My sister, like, this is what she said to me. Oh, God. That was no accident. I was drugged with sleeping pills. I was murdered by that person. That's why I took my revenge. It's only fair, isn't it? So to bring you up to speed, her sister died. And basically the doctor wanted to channel the nurse's spirit because the doctor was getting in trouble for the nurse's somewhat malpractice because 14 patients died at his hospital.
My.
So he blamed her, she blamed him, and that's how all this happened. Are you sure that's what she said? Yes. There, are you satisfied, Your Honor?
Nope.
He said nope. I still can't believe that. I can't believe that a spirit would go so far as to use a medium to get revenge. It is a bit hard to swallow. However, all the evidence and testimony point to this as the truth.
No.
The end. What? What do you think, Mr. Wright? It certainly seems that all the loose ends are accounted for.
No.
This testimony just now, was it all made up? Was it all just one huge lie? Of course it was.
But can we just find some?
It's well constructed, but that's all it is. But even the most well-spun lies can be undone. Let's find that one loose thread and unwind this tapestry of lies. Alright, let's do this. There's room for doubt, so the defense will cross-examine the witness. We believe that our cross-examination will reveal the real truth behind this murder. Yet again, the foolish fool spouts out more foolishly foolish drabble. I wonder if you'll make one more entertaining than the last. Just one more entertaining than the last. Whatever. Let's get to it. That girl lied. Like, all that was wrong. Like, when the channeling started, I was, like, sleeping. Time out. Was that because of your sesame allergy, was it? Like, that's right. I, like, think there were sesame seeds in the lunch they served that day. I had this, like, premonition that it was gonna be totally a seedy day. What the? What? How did you know? How do you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, like I missed the boat too. I'm confused on how that even works. Anyway, so you were taking a nap. Did something happen while you were sleeping? Let's see. Like a little later, someone came into my room like really suddenly. Do you know the time? Like maybe a little before 11 a.m. Something like that, I think. That sounds like a lie.
11? Yeah, like, my stomach is totally ready for that, like, food. Jesus Christ. I don't know, I think you misunderstood me. I'm not asking what time is it.
I meant, what time was it when someone came into your
Someone.
room? Oh, so like, that's what you meant. Like, you should have been more, like, clear about it. My bad.
My bad.
No, it's like, okay, like, it's really... Straight face.
Come on now.
That's it. Did I? So, like, what was I talking about again? Oh, God.
No.
Witness, about this person who entered the cell. It was like, oh my God, totally my sister. Time out. Are you absolutely sure?
I guess. Oh.
Oh, God.
But she was sure.
You guess.
She was telling the story.
Was it or was it not your sister who entered? Like, I don't know.
I did not know.
Like, I totally don't know your sister after all, Mr. Smith. Oh my God.
Thinking I am only child.
But more than that, she managed to mess up the question with her answer.
What? No.
What? Why are we resting on that? Well, that was a colossal waste of our time. Now then, witness, how did you feel when you saw Miss Meanie Miney? I like hadn't seen her in like so long. I was so happy in like a sad way. You were happy in a sad way. Yeah, like, I mean, it was my sister. But wouldn't most people react here with a surprise at seeing their loved one alive again? But like, maybe if I was like someone who didn't know about like the occult,
That's not making sense.
but I like know all about the Corinne channeling technique. The point here is that the witness immediately recognized that it was her sister.
Hold on,
Yeah.
hold on.
Like what she said.
First he said she knows his sister. Then when she was talking to Wright, she guessed. She wasn't sure it was his sister. Now she's positive.
As you can see, there's a lot wrong with this picture here. We're trying to get to the bottom of that, but she won't budge right here. We're trying to figure out which piece of the puzzle I need to break. I'm thinking it's this one. Should I drop this line of questioning? Nah, we're gonna question that.
Question for it.
So you really didn't think anything strange of this whole encounter? No. Now she said that confident. Like there wasn't any reason for me to like think anything was strange. But
What?
I was asking a question. You know the phrase objection? Could you try using that once in a while? Mr. Wright. This question of what the witness felt when she saw her sister. Is it really that important? I feel like it is. I feel like it is. Although I haven't quite figured it out. But I've got to bluff for now. Make it seem like I know what I'm talking about. Alright, Mr. Wright. Sweetie, please amend your testimony. Like, okay, I'm like totally cool with that. I wasn't like scared at all, and like her costume looked totally like normal.
Okay.
Time out.
A costume.
Yeah, about that. So there was nothing odd at all about your sister's Like, yeah, nothing was like weird.
So there's no blood.
Wait. No,
No
that's
blood. No.
that's weird. Hold on. Was it? No, it's not that. One of those photos. So we got blood on the costume.
Yeah.
A shot.
Yeah.
Blood on the costume. But when
Yeah.
you seen your sister, there was nothing wrong with the blood on the costume. That's impossible. Like, is everything okay? Can I, like, go on?
No.
My sister, she told me, like, no, let's go back. Let's go back. There's nothing about that looks
Present
normal.
the clothes. Present the picture.
Yeah, let's present the picture, because that had her face in it. Yes, that works. That was a very well spun lie, Miss Innie. What are you babbling about this time, Mr. Phoenix, right? This is well constructed, but that's all it is. Stole word for word, bar for bar. Stealing word.
Think my what? Hold on.
Just stealing my lines.
Oh.
May I remind you of what you said? You said that there was nothing strange about your sister's appearance. Like, yeah, and I don't think that's what you were thinking at all. Take a look at this picture. This is a picture of their sister that you met. I would think that even you would be surprised if someone appeared before you like this. The blood spray. Right. Miss Minnie. Why did you not include the blood you saw in your testimony? If you're really testifying and not lying, you would have noted it right off the bat.
Got it.
What is the meaning of this? You biting the hell out of that hat, though. I'm thinking. Don't interrupt me. Wait, she talking clear as hell now. Damn! What are you stammering about, Yana? You just got hit with a whip!
The judge.
Well, that witness. Her personality did a complete 180 there. It definitely did. She said a complete sentence. That's confusing. Lots of people do that when they get on the stand, though. No. I don't think that's how that happens. First of all, calm yourself, witness. Like, I'm sorry. I, didn't mean to snap.
Can't lead a witness.
Now, hurry up with the testimony. Goddamn. If you please. I mean, the judge getting his ass beat with a whip. I mean, it's kind of hard to fight back. Alright, after the murder part 2. Like, the side room was kind of dark, you know.
But how could she see?
So, the costume is like...
Oh, how could she see that? It was dark, okay.
So, the costume is purple, right? The blood totally blended right in. I don't think that's how that works. And, I persuaded my sister it wasn't, right to do something like that.
When she said in the first place.
What was it, though? And then, I took my sister to the channeling chamber. Wait.
Oh, what? Sushi. Okay, sushi hit. Okay.
That doesn't add up. That doesn't add up. You have given us a clear reason why you didn't notice the blood. That doesn't add up, Judge, but alright. I'm gonna let you rock. You think? Like, thanks, Gramps. You satisfied, Mr. Wright? No!
No.
Cause time out. That doesn't blend in at all! That doesn't blend in at all!
No.
Alright.
There's so much light in there. All those candles in there.
Yeah, but she said the side room was dark, so
Okay.
the blood blended in. That's not the side room, that was the channeling chamber. But if you have on purple and you see blood and it's dark, I'm pretty sure if you were like halfway, you know, drowsy and sleep, you would still be able to notice some blood. Alright, I guess not. Very well. You may question the witness. Goddamn right, I'm gonna question the witness. That don't make sense!
That's the right part too.
Like, the side room was like kinda dark, you know?
Yep. Really?
Really?
Because I feel like it was pretty bright inside that room.
Objection!
What? Don't push your subjective opinions onto this court. Bro, what? Like, that's right! Excuse me. How is my statement any more subjective than Miss Minnie's? You are such a hopeless cause. Witness, you may feel free to ignore this little trite little man. Wait, why am I? Why is this a thing? Like, okay. I can't breathe. Let me out of here. So, like, the costume is like purple, right? The blood totally blended right in. Oh, wait. You didn't see the blood. Like, yeah. But she must have had her gun with her at the time as well. That would make sense, right? That's uh-oh. Are you gonna tell me that you didn't notice the gun either? I like totally didn't. All I was like looking at was like her face. Time out. Time out.
Come on,
Time
you
out.
can't look
Time
at
out.
somebody's face without noticing a gun.
You don't notice the gun or the blood. You just look at somebody's face.
Yeah.
How does that even make sense? How?